Greetings, programs, and welcome to Primetime Part 3, where we're not looking at a figure of Optimus Prime today. I know, shock and horror. Whatever could I be looking at, you say? We're looking at Orion Pax today. So, for anyone who is newer to the lore, because I remember not very long ago when I was newer to the lore, Orion Pax is actually the name of Optimus Prime before he got the Matrix of Leadership and became leader of the Autobots. So, think of this as young Optimus. And there's so many different versions of this form of him, it's insane. But, in particular, this is the... I believe this was a Thrilling 30 figure from the Generations line, which means it's probably based off the IDW comic. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is this is actually one of the stranger and cooler figures that I own. So, as you can see, just a pretty straightforward truck mode. He does actually manage to hide his head in this mode, which is nice. Most figures that, turn into cars or more simple vehicles do tend to just have, their head sticking out of the bottom. Nice, just little bits of paint right where it matters. Autobot symbol right there in the... Clearly no one is sitting in that cockpit. Silver on the side, silver on the wheels. Really great alt mode, actually. And he does come with weapons. He comes with a blaster, which you can plug into either side. So, go ahead and just pop it in there for now. As well as an Energon Axe. And this Energon Axe is awesome. It's a weapon we don't get enough with Optimus figures anymore. And it's got a little peg on the side there. So again, you can just peg it on the side of the truck. Almost looks like another blaster when you have it on there. But yeah, really cool actually. So, gonna go ahead, pop these off. Oh, review tax. The wheels work. Are you surprised? Now, his transformation is actually pretty interesting. So you're going to come back here and pop the arms off of the back of the legs, of all things. Then, if I can remember which part does what, go ahead and split the hood. These sections will just rotate out all the way. If you're not catching on something, go ahead and split his legs. Going to rotate his feet down like that. And turn the actual feet around. Close these panels up. Just fold them down on the double hinge. Oh, and bring this piece up. Forgot to do that. That will turn the grill, I guess, of the truck into his knee pads. So, legs are all done. You're going to come down here. Fold these wheels back. Rotate everything right there at the waist. Work the arms forward on their double hinge, which can be a little tight. And then there's this little tab here that will slot in right there into the shoulder. Again, mine is being very tight right now, so it's fighting me. Position the arm. Go ahead and get in here as best you can. Get out his fist. Same thing on this side. Double hinge, forward, over the little tab, arm in position, and fist. Then you're just going to want to come back here, lift this panel up to reveal the head, and then the whole upper chest section is on a double hinge, so you're just going to bring it forward and clip it into place. And there you have Orion Pax in his robot mode. So as you can see, he actually has a really great robot mode. Really big fan of this head sculpt in particular. It does a really great job of just being a young, super optimistic, younger take on Optimus Prime. Stares off in the middle distance and wonders, why can't we all just get along? I want to go out for tea with Megatron. Or whatever. Really nice detail all over the figure. Other than the wheels and this panel, almost no kibble, so to speak of. Everything just really cohesively fits together. Nice touch that they actually bothered to paint these little shapes on his arm. Too many Optimus figures, they'll mold those in and they just don't paint them. But yeah, really great figure. Posability-wise, his head is on ball joint, so, get some wiggle, get some up and down. Even more up and down if you push down this panel by accident. And rotation, obviously. This is a little close to his head, so it can be tricky to get a hold of it, but no big deal, really. Full rotation at the arm, full outward movement, bicep swivel, 90 degrees at the arm, or at the elbow. Hollow forearms, but understandable why. He does even have a wrist rotation and inward movement from his transformation. Waist swivel. Ball joint at the legs as well as a mushroom peg there, so can kick forward that far, back that far. Basically do the splits. Again, the rotation. Has very tight knees on mine, but this is that's about as far as they go, because he does have quite a bit going on down here. You could argue that his legs are kibbly. I would argue against that, though. And then his foot can actually pivot back and forth, as well as the ankle being a ball joint, so you get rotation, tilt, all the fun stuff. So, you can go ahead and arm him up in this mode. Sadly, you don't actually have any weapon storage in this mode. So, you have to actually just arm him. And he doesn't actually grab hold of this axe until the end, about right there. Worth mentioning. So, it's not one of those annoying axe weapons I've seen where you have to force it the entire way. No, it's only locking in right there. And, yeah, it's a simple figure, it is just a deluxe class, and a Thrilling 30s deluxe class at that, so, it's, a few years old. These things were actually coming out while I was in college. But it looks so good. It's such a good job of being young Optimus. I know it doesn't look like the G1 cartoon. I'm sure it looks like a comic or something, like I said. I'll check if it is and, edit in something. But, yeah, bit of a short video. The figure is simple, but the figure is still really, really good. So, definitely worth adding to your collection if you can manage to find a copy. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.